எனக்கு ஒன்று மட்டும் தெரியும் சுஹா, ஒன்று மட்டும் எனக்கு கண்டிப்பாக தெரியும். என் புருஷன் என்னை வந்து இஃப் ஹி சீட்ஸ் ஆன் மீ நான் கொலையே பண்ணிடுவேன். அது கண்டிப்பாக எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சிடும். 100% கொலையே பண்ணிடுவேன். நீ என்ன நினைக்கிற அதை பற்றி?
அது நீ இல்லை, முக்கால்வாசி பொம்பளைங்கெல்லாம் அதான் பண்ணுவாங்க.
ட்ரூ. Welcome guys to Chumma Bummba season 2. After a very very long break, we are finally here. New couch, new setup, and I am very happy. சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு.
எனக்கும் சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு. After very long time.
நம்ம பேசுறதுக்கு நிறைய இருக்கு. நம்ம லைஃப்ல வந்து நிறைய சேஞ்சஸ் இருக்கு. முடி வேற வளர்ந்துருக்கு. சுஹாவோட முடி வந்து கட்டை ஆயிடுச்சு.
A lot of changes happen in ஒரு வருஷத்துல.
ஒரு வருஷம்
almost
la. I think our first episode was on May. Yeah, so we are starting season 2 now and many more seasons to go.
Yes.
So like I said in the முன்னாடி சொன்ன மாதிரி கொலையே பண்ணிடுவேன். என் பார்ட்னர் வந்து சீட் பண்ணா என்னால் தாங்க முடியாது, நான் கொலையே பண்ணிடுவேன். அது வந்து has been happening around us.
Yes.
Lately there's been cases we've heard and we're like, oh my god. So I'm like, இப்போ நான் இந்த மாதிரி கேட்கும்போது I get like, wow, women have progressed, much more daring. Yeah, like, you know,
சொல்லிக்கிட்டே இருந்தவங்க இப்போ செயல் இறங்கிட்டாங்க.
ஆமாம், நம்ம வந்து we have heard a lot lah. ஆம்பளை வந்து going and killing the girl when she marries another guy. But girls doing that, it's something like we're still a bit rare. So that's what like I think last seasonல வந்து நம்ம பேசின மாதிரி அந்த ஈக்குவாலிட்டி எல்லாத்துலேயும் இருக்கு. இதுலேயும் இருக்கு. இப்போ
பாரபட்சமே இல்லாமல் எல்லாத்துலேயும்
வயலன்ஸ்லேயும் பொம்பளைங்க we are already there. ஸோ கவனமாக இருங்க. But yeah lah, okay.
What's your take on what's happening
on this in this abuse kind of a thing? Like I've said, obviously I'm against abuse. Abuse definitely நல்லதில்லை. But I think I see it as a mental health problem, to be honest. In both sides, in the man and the woman, I think there is some sort of things to be fixed, and it comes with our life, and it also comes with the nature of the relationships that we have right now, right? So there's so many things that we are going through, and I think some people are still not prepared to process that. So this new era of relationship is very different for a lot of people. So அவங்களுக்கு வந்து அதை எப்படி ப்ராசஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க, and yeah, but yeah, 2K kids are taking it into different levels also now.
It's just that we have நம்ம நிறைய கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கிறோம், the girls, the women get abused. So ஆம்பளைங்க abuse பண்றப்ப we are not sure whether they are ready to come out and say that I'm getting abused ன்னு சொல்றதுக்கு.
ஆமா, there are lot of women abusing men. Like
example, what's his name? I forget his name. ஐயோ, Captain Jack தான் எனக்கு ஞாபகம் வருது இப்போதைக்கு. It's not even Jack Sparrow.
Oh yeah.
His case.
Johnny Depp.
Yes.
Yeah, Johnny Depp, he said that he's been abused and stuff. But yeah, the thing is there's always going to be a side. ஒரு சைடு வந்து சொல்லுவாங்க, இல்லைலா நீ ஆம்பளைலா இப்படிலாம் இது பொம்பளைங்க தான் அது. But at the same time, women are capable of it.
I don't think so. Why men are not coming out and saying that I'm getting abused? Because they அந்த அவங்கள பார்க்குற பார்வையே வேற மாதிரி. You are a man.
ஆமாம்,
எப்படி இருக்கணும் அப்படி இருக்கணும். But I'm not gonna say anything bad. அவங்க அபியூஸ் ஆகுறாங்களா, ஜஸ்ட் அவங்க ஒரு குட் மேன் வாஸ் அவங்க he's getting abused ன்னு நான் சொல்லுவேன். There's nothing wrong for a man not to raise hands. அது ஆம்பளையா இருந்தாலும் சரி பொம்பளையா இருந்தாலும் தப்பு தான்.
எக்ஸாக்ட்லி. ஒரு whatever it is, and I think நீங்கள் ஒரு ஆம்பளையா இருந்துக்கிட்டு if you feel like நீங்கள் வந்து ஒரு டாக்ஸிக் ரிலேஷன்ஷிப்பில் you're being abused by your partner, please let somebody know and remove yourself from that for a while and then reevaluate. அது வந்து check பண்ணி பாரு, like do you really want it, is it really worth it? at that point. Sometimes some people are just like there just because, okay, I'm already committed, I'm already family knows, இவங்களுக்கு தெரியும் அது தெரியும்னு சொல்லி, you just putting yourself in there deeper and deeper and deeper, you're not fixing the problem.
இதுக்கு முன்ன இருக்கிற ஜெனரேஷன் அப்படிதான் இருந்தாங்க. அவங்களெல்லாம் வந்து they don't have much support that we can understand. நம்ம அம்மா ஜெனரேஷன் டைம்ல கிட்ட இந்த மாதிரி கதை நிறைய இருந்திருக்குது. அவங்க தாண்டி வந்த சில பேர் அதை தாண்டி வந்து டிவோர்ஸ் பண்ணவங்க இருக்கிறாங்க. பட் அவங்க டிவோர்ஸ் பண்றதுக்கு முன்ன அவங்க கோ த்ரூ பண்ணதுல வந்து I have listened to a lot of personal stories.
அப்போலாம் அந்த காலத்துல இஃப்லா லைக் நம்ம ஆன்டிஸ் or uncles whoever divorce நம்ம பார்க்குற அவங்கள the way we look at them is very different. They are always portrayed in a very like, oh, they are like hard to deal with, ரொம்ப கஷ்டம் இவங்க, like you know something wrong with them அந்த மாதிரி. But இப்போ it is just another Tuesday where we hear some couples breaking up and divorce, and it's just a very it's okay.
பட் எல்லாரும் எடுத்ததோட யாரும் டிவோர்ஸ்க்கும் போகிறது இல்லை எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு. ஆனால் ஏன் தெரில, எல்லாரும் கிட்ட இப்போ டிவோர்ஸ்லாம் வந்து சர்வசாதாரணமாக பண்ணுறாங்கன்னு வேறு சொல்கிறாங்க. பட் we have to look into that, why they are doing that also.
True. I think that has to do a lot with like இப்போ விமனுக்கு வந்து we have that choice also. So the choice has come with this negative side, I would say, where we are not tolerant to certain things. But I think if both sides they are able to நம்ம நல்லா கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ணி, எனக்கு இது பிடிக்காது, எனக்கு நீ இந்த மாதிரி செய்கிறது வந்து I think I'm getting hurt, they communicate it well, then I think it doesn't end up there. But that is the problem, people don't communicate. And I think அது கூட என்னோட பர்சனல் லைஃப்பில் I've seen that also. I sometimes don't communicate. I think that you should already know, உனக்கு அது தெரிஞ்சுதான் ஆகணும், நான் வந்து சொல்லி தான் நீ செய்யணும்னு இல்லை. பட் சம்டைம்ஸ் சில பேருக்கு வந்து நம்ம சொல்லணும். நீ சொல்லி தான் அவங்களுக்கு தெரியும், நீ சொன்னால் தான் தெரியும். ஸோ சம்டைம்ஸ் அது யூ ஹாவ் டு டெல் இட். டோன்ட் அது வந்து உள்ளுக்குள்ளேயே வச்சு ஐயோ ஏலா அவங்க வந்து இந்த மாதிரி சொல்லிட்டாங்க, என்னை ஹர்ட் பண்ணிட்டாங்க, சொல்லிடு. யூ ஹர்ட் மீ, எனக்கு அது
relationship you should teach them how to love you.
Exactly, you have to sometimes really I'm telling you, not everyone like what we call about like the gentleman's code. Right, when we talk about like guys, certain guys not having that gentleman code, right? This is what I've seen. Some, it's not that they don't have it, it's just that you have to tell them. If you tell them and they don't do it, then there's a problem. But நீ சொல்லாம அவங்க செய்யல, that's
because I understand this because I've people come and tell me, எனக்கு தெரியல என் கேர்ள் ஃப்ரெண்டுக்கு என்ன வேணும்னு தெரியல, எனக்கு தெரியல என் பாய் ஃப்ரெண்டுக்கு என்ன வேணும்னு தெரியல. சொன்னாதானே தெரியும், end of the day சொன்னாதானே எனக்கு தெரியும். பிகாஸ் அவங்களுக்கும் நீங்க புதுசு தான். நீங்க சொன்னாதான் அவங்களுக்கும் சில விஷயம் தெரியும். என் கேர்ள் ஃப்ரெண்டுக்கு என்னத்துக்கு நாங்கள் இத்தனை வருஷம் நாங்கள் இருக்கிறோம், புரிஞ்சிருக்கணும் தெரிஞ்சிருக்கணும்னு சொன்னாங்க. ஓகே, நீங்கள் ஒரு வீட்டிலேருந்து தனித்தனியாக நீங்கள் இருக்கிறப்ப நீங்கள் கொஞ்ச நேரம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணுவீங்க, then you go back to your places. But when you guys started to live together, கல்யாணம் பண்ணணும்னு அவசியம் இல்லை. நீங்கள் ஒரு let's say going for a vacation, so if you're going to taking a decision that you guys going to live in, அப்போ தான் உங்களுக்கு இன்னும் டீட்டெயில்டாக தெரியும். அப்போ நீங்கள் சொல்லணும், புரிய வைக்கணும். பிகாஸ் எல்லாமே ஈஸியாக இருந்துருந்துச்சுன்னா ஏன் எல்லாம் இவ்வளோ நீங்கள் இவ்வளோ தூரம் நம்ம உட்காந்து பேசிட்டு இருக்க தேவையில்ல. nothing is going to be easy. So we sit and tell, எனக்கு இது பிடிக்காது, உனக்கும் இது பிடிக்காதா, அவ்வளோதான்.
And sometimes when you talk about like நீ அதை சொல்லணும்னு சொன்ன அந்த டாபிக்ல வரும்போது then it comes with a counter like நீ ஏன் கேட்கல. Right, it is always like a counter judgment. நீ ஏன் கேட்கல, எனக்கு என்ன பிடிக்கும், நீ ஏன் கேட்கல, அது வந்து நீ வந்து அக்கறைப்படல, நீ வந்து கேட்கல, எனக்கு இது பிடிக்குமா பிடிக்கல. பட் யூ ஹாவ் டு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட், அது உங்களோட ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டி. நீங்க சொல்றது தான் உன்னோட ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டி. யூ டோன்ட் அந்த அவங்க வந்து கேட்குறாங்களோ இல்லையோ, இஃப் யூ திங்க் திஸ் இஸ் நாட் ரைட், இஃப் திஸ் இஸ் வாட் யூ லைக், யூ ஹாவ் டு சே, யூ ஹாவ் டு கம்யூனிகேட். தட் இஸ் யோர் ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டி.
உங்களுக்கு என்ன வேணுமோ அதை நீங்க தான் கேட்கணும்.
நீங்க வந்து அவங்க ஏன் கேட்கல, நீ வந்து ஏன் கேட்கல, அது வந்து no. Sometimes
you have to tell and you have to ask if you want something to happen.
Sometimes நீங்க லக்கியா இருக்கலாம், maybe you'll find a partner who is like நீங்க வந்து சொல்லாமலே அவங்க செய்வாங்க, இல்லனா நீங்க சொல்லாமலே அவங்க all the right questions they will ask you. But there are some people that just don't, they just assume, okay, she's happy, she's content, she's okay, that means I'm doing the right thing. But some people, you have to baby them. Like this is what my best friend, she told me, some guys, you have to baby them. You have to tell them, This is what I like. This is what I don't like. This is what I don't like. This is, you have to repeatedly say it, and you should not get bored of it. In the end of the what you have to understand is, in the end, you are going to benefit from it.
Yeah.
So think of your own benefit. Like, this is going to benefit me. So நான் வந்து எதுக்கு நான் வந்து இவ்வளோ மண்டியை குழம்பிக்கிட்டு ஐயோ பேசாம டெக்ஸ்ட் பண்ணாம ஒரு ஒரு ஃபியூ
இன்னும் காம்ப்ளிகேட்டா தான் ஆகுது.
Just say it out. Don't be shy. அது வந்து it's nothing to be shy of.
I mean, talk it out, sort it out. அப்படிதான் இருக்கணும். சொன்னாதான் கேட்கணும், பேசணும்.
ஆமா.
நீங்க எதுல வேணாலும் நீங்க இன்ட்ரோவர்ட்டா நீங்க ஜட்ஜ் பண்ணலாம். But what you like, what you want, you have to say that.
Yeah.
உங்களுக்கு வலிக்குதுன்னு நீங்க சொன்னாதான் தெரியும் அது வலிக்குதுன்ட்டு.
But I think, I don't know, I'm not sure about this. I don't think I've really dated anyone who's an introvert. But what I have heard in like certain things, they say that introverts, when they are in relationships, they are actually the people who ask the right questions and they are able to communicate well in relation. I don't know.
Maybe.
But I've seen extroverts. Some extroverts are good. Some extroverts are like, they don't have they totally forget because they are like communicating. They're like they're out there speaking about so many things that they forget about this. So I have 1 or 2 friends who date introverts, and then they were like, you know, oh, my boyfriend tells me like this, and our boyfriend வந்து இந்த மாதிரி கேட்பாரு, இந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் கேட்டு செய்வாரு. So it's like that, yeah. We have
guest experience.
She's just like okay, already I discover. Madam, no.
She wants to come to you.
So these are Wiki products. Yeah. Revati Kumar is also approving of the products. பாருங்க. Baby. Madam. Oh God, she's gonna sit there. Okay, just move lah. Let her sit for a while. It's water, baby. It's water.
You want to drink? You can drink.
Okay, sit down if you want to sit down. See, I told you she just wants a space. She's in the middle. She's okay. Okay, she'll be okay now. So, like we were saying, okay, some people, and the introvert or the idu vandu, I've never experienced it, and I've always been curious, you know, if or introvert irundha maybe avanga vandu when they are in a relationship avanga extrovert ஆயிருவாங்க. I don't know how true this theory is. We don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, like,
I never experienced, so I don't know.
Yeah,
you know?
I've never experienced. I've only heard it from my friends. Personally, I have not known. But it makes sense. Sometimes, you know, of course, an introvert is going to have their self exposed when they're in a relationship. So it makes sense, but I don't know how to, in the extent அது ட்ரூவாக இருக்க போதோ இல்லையான்னு தெரில. Interesting.
Whatever you makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay.
So do you prefer an introvert guy or an extrovert guy? Okay, forget about what. இப்போ நான் என்ன சொன்னேன்னு forget பண்ணிட்டு உனக்கு வந்து ஒரு இன்ட்ரோவர்ட்டான பையனா இல்லை ஒரு எக்ஸ்ட்ரோவர்ட்டான பையனா ப்ரிஃபர் பண்ணுவேன்?
I think I'm like extrovert. Or an ambivert. Because I'm an ambivert. Who's towards an introvert? So if I'm in my workspace, if I want to get to know someone, now I'm okay. But ஒரு நான் கம்ஃபர்டபுளாக ஒரு comfortable இப்போ நான் புதுசாக ஒரு இடத்துக்கு போனால் for me to open up over there to see, to talk to someone, it's going to take some time for me to open up. Is it extrovert or ambivert? I'm like, who's towards an extrovert? It will be easy. Yeah. Because ஒரு ரிலேஷன்ஷிப்பில் what I believe, I may be wrong, ரிலேஷன்ஷிப்பில் ஒரு ஆள் ஒரு எக்ஸ்ட்ரீம்னா இன்னொரு ஆள் இன்னொரு எக்ஸ்ட்ரீம் இருந்தால் தான் how it works. ரெண்டு பேருமே ஒரே மாதிரி இருந்தாக்கா கஷ்டம். I've read this. Will you be ready to date someone who's exactly like you?
Yes. I love myself. So I'm like 100%. I wish to find someone like me, but it's just so damn hard.
True. Even to be will I date someone exactly like me என்ன கேள்வி கேட்டாக்கா that's gonna put me into a thinking zone because
Yes.
I'm a very quiet person because எனக்கு opposite தான் வேணும். I don't want a very quiet person. I'm quiet in the sense வந்து என் கூட பழகினவங்களுக்கு தெரியும் நான் quiet கிடையாதுன்ட்டு. ஆனா எனக்கு தெரியாதவங்களுக்கு பார்க்கறப்ப நான் quietனு தெரியும். It's going to take some time.
So quiet-ஆ இருந்து what are you afraid of? Are you scared of like missing out on opportunity? ஓ எந்த இதுல வந்து உனக்கு வந்து அந்த quiet-ஆ இருக்கிறது வந்து
தப்பா எது சொல்லிடுவோமோ தப்பா பிகாஸ் எனக்கு வார்த்தை பசங்கிறது ஈஸியா இருக்கும். இப்போ கொஞ்ச நேரம் முன்னே எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ்னு சொன்னேன். ஸோ எனக்கு இந்த மாதிரி ஸோ I don't it's for me it's like I don't embarrass myself. That's all. So I'll keep quiet. It's not that I don't want to talk or anything. It's just it's better if I keep myself quiet. I don't make myself embarrassed in front of other people.
True. But that's one thing. I think I have noticed this on certain people. And I think a lot of people don't like being corrected. It depends on your nature of your relationship. இப்போ நீ வந்து you're very close in this relationship and then you can correct that person, it's completely fine. But sometimes I've seen some strangers, not strangers, maybe your acquaintances or someone, they might correct you and then you'll be like you get annoyed by it. Like, I don't think I understand, okay, maybe it's wrong, but I appreciate, but sometimes I'm like, no. So sometimes I feel if you want to correct someone, I think you should உன்னோட என்ன relationship இந்த ஆளு கூட and then after that correct them. It's just a normal thing. If you want to be someone who is like being liked by other people so that people don't find you annoying or something. So don't correct people too much.
True.
Yeah. You don't want someone to constantly be like, oh no, you pronounce it like that. You don't pronounce it like this. Okay. Like,
my best friend will do that to me, but of course, she don't want me to
it's
say
your best friend. Like you said, it's your best friend. It's okay.
She don't want me to like sometimes
make a fool out of yourself outside.
Yes, sometimes அது ஒரு teasing ஒரு section அப்புறம் Suha, that's not how you pronounce it. To tease you, to make fun. So அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும் சில பேர் சம்டைம்ஸ் ஓகே வென் கம்யூனிகேட்டிங் இட் செல்ஃப் நான் ஒரு ஆள்கிட்ட பேசிட்டு இருப்பேன் சடன்லி என் மைண்டுக்கு வந்துடும் நோ you're not supposed to say that. ஸோ அந்த சென்டென்ஸஸ் சம்டைம்ஸ் நான் முடிக்க மாட்டேன். I just keep quiet. அந்த பர்சன் வந்து உட்காந்து சொல்லிட்டு you're not supposed to say that, you're supposed to say these words. Then I'll be like, I never even said what I wanted to say to you. So you're correcting me on that. Okay, now I understand.
And அது வந்து எப்படி சொல்றதும் அந்த டெலிவரி இஸ் வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட்ல. அது வந்து நம்ம எப்படி அந்த கரெக்ஷனை வந்து நம்ம டெலிவர் பண்றோம்.
Exactly.
ரூடா நம்ம சொல்லிட்டோம்னா everyone is going to be annoyed. Like, hey, who are you? Like they're going to just be annoyed by your presence. But how do you word your sentence and அப்படி நீ வந்து நைஸா excuse me, I think it's actually pronounced like this. I think sometimes I do that. It's like sometimes I know clear cut like it is wrong, the pronunciation is wrong or something is wrong, the grammar is wrong. I'll be like, isn't it like pronounced like this? I would make it a question. Then they will feel like, oh, is it? Like that, then I will try to like soften down. That's one thing I sometimes I will do because I hate being like immediately, oh no, you're pronouncing it wrong, like directly said. So I do that so there is like, oh, giving me an option that maybe this is this or this or this. So like, okay. Then
if I know that I'm going to pronounce it in a very wrong way, I'm like, I'm not sure whether I'm pronouncing it correctly or not, but this is how I pronounce it.
Okay. Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
A disclaimer before you actually say it.
It's better, as I say, to avoid getting embarrassed.
First of all, I think as Indians, we are very blessed that we have good command in English and our mother tongue. Some of us mother tongue and many other languages. And being in Malaysia, we have the exposure. So adanala. Sometimes I hate being judged by people who only speak one language. I'm like, hello. Listen, I can do mental calculation in so many other languages that you cannot. So stop judging me for it. Like you can't even pronounce my name, for God's sake.
Exactly.
And then you want to tell me how to pronounce what, like croissant? Like I'll pronounce
I will tell you how
I
to
say
tell
it.
nasi lemak first.
Yes, it's not nasi lemak. It is nasi lemak. Okay, so croissant. What else? So many Italian, French words that we're pronouncing it
Yes.
wrong in Malaysia. But you're like, you know what? Malaysians are like, oh, but there is that high-end Malaysians. அவங்க வந்து, hey, நாங்கெல்லாம் வேற மாதிரிலா bro. So they are in a like different level. Sometimes I have few friends
I
like
do
that.
have some people who say, it's okay, you can speak 3 language. Okay, not bad. So people who only speak 1 language, as I said, நீங்க பேசுறது ஒரு லாங்குவேஜ் தான்,
ஆமா.
நாங்க இங்க 3 லாங்குவேஜ் வச்சுட்டு சமாளிக்கணும். So and your character changes when you change your language.
Exactly, yes. You
When you
have
speak in
different
Malay,
personalities.
yes, when you speak in Malay, you're a different person. In English, you're a different personality. In தமிழ்ல பேசுறப்ப அது வேற மாதிரி இருக்கும்.
அது உங்களோட personality நீ பார்த்திருக்கியா? எப்படி? Like when you're English, what do you see yourself as?
When I speak in English, mostly I speak English when I'm in work.
Okay.
When I'm meeting
professional.
strangers. So it will be quite professional. So Tamil na பேசுறதுக்கு it's a lot more
I'm
like, hey, hello. So more like, yes, you're more like family, my friend. You know me, I know you.
So you express your feelings in
Tamil, my mother
Tamil.
tongue.
Okay.
But sometimes யோசிக்கிறப்ப கணக்கு பண்றப்பெல்லாம் calculation I'll go in English because that's what I learn.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes I even get confused. திங்கக்கிழமை வெள்ளிக்கிழமை அந்த சொல்லுவாங்க.
ஐயோ எனக்கு
Now I'm okay.
I don't know
because
that.
I talked to my
இது
party.
வரைக்கும் எனக்கு தெரியாது என்ன கிழமை கேட்டிங்கன்னா
I'm not going to judge you for that. Because now I'm okay because நான் வீட்டிலலாம் இன்னைக்கு இந்த நாள் சைவம் எடுக்கணும், இந்த நாள் இது. ஸோ பாட்டி கூட பேசி now I'm okay. Because பாட்டி சொன்னாங்க இந்த திங்கக்கிழமை புதன்கிழமை நான் இப்போ டக்குனு போயிட்டு மாட்டேன், இது என்னம்மா இது. ஸோ now I'm so used to it. Now I can say days in Tamil. ஓகே, நான் இப்போ தமிழ் கற்றுக்கிட்டவங்க தமிழ் ஸ்கூலுக்கு போனதுங்கள நான் ஓரளவு நான் நல்லா தமிழ் பேசுகிறேன், புரியுது. ஸோ இப்போ ஓகே. லாஸ்ட் டைமும் லைக் until now I count in English.
So you count in English and when the Tamil is more local, okay, express feelings in Tamil. Okay, and then Malay,
okay, when it comes to Malay, I don't speak a lot of Malay. But when I go to shop, Malay becomes like Malay is like more local.
More like
it is local.
This is what I feel too. When I speak Malay, I feel I'm much more friendlier.
Yeah.
I'm much more
exactly
like like I'm there.
Yeah.
This is what I've seen my personality changing.
That's the Malaysian in me.
Yeah, the Malaysian in me just comes in like when I'm speaking Malay. English, actually I express feelings in English. So I think my partner gets angry because sometimes when I get angry, I will be like the bombastic வார்த்தை எல்லாம் வந்துரும் எனக்கு. இந்த மாதிரி வார்த்தை எல்லாம் பைக்காத, இது புரியாது.
When I was in school, when I was in college, yes, when I get angry, I'll speak in English. I don't know why. Now I'm more like when if I get angry, I'll speak in Tamil.
எனக்கு தமிழ் I'm trying இப்போ கொஞ்ச நாளா வந்து தமிழ் வந்து எக்ஸ்பிரஸ் பண்ண பார்க்குறேன். பட் I'm realizing என்னால முடியல because I think
that's not you.
Yeah, that's just not me. Sometimes I'm like forcing myself. I take a pause and then I think of the word. Okay, but when you're expressing feelings, it has to be like in the flow of that moment.
But strangely, when I talk to Appa, I try to talk in English. So I told you, right, Appa கிட்ட argue பண்றேன். So I tried not to speak in Tamil because it can தமிழ்ல பேசுறது ரொம்ப ஹார்ஷா இருக்கும். So in English அது கொஞ்சம் less ஹார்ஷா இருக்கும். யூன்னு இங்கிலீஷில் சொல்கிறப்ப அது வேறு மாதிரி இருக்கும், நீன்னு தமிழில் சொல்கிறப்ப அது வேறு மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஸோ அதனால் சம்டைம்ஸ் ஆர்கியூமெண்ட்டில் இட்ஸ் பெட்டர் ஃபார் மீ டு ஸ்பீக் இன் இங்கிலீஷ். ஸோ இட்ஸ் லெஸ் ஹார்ம் ஃபார் அதர் பீப்புள்.
அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட். எனக்கு அந்த ஃபார் மீ மலையாளம் இஸ் மை ஃபேமிலி லாங்குவேஜ். ஸோ when I speak மலையாளம் I really feel like family and all. ஸோ அம்மா கூட அப்பா கூட like if I'm சண்டை போடுறேன் and all, it's always English மலையாளம் mix. But Tamil is a social language for me. It's because my friends, it's like my friends only we were speaking. So we are like all the funny.
Yeah.
A lot of jokes and like these kind of things I want to deliver in Tamil, not in English. Sometimes I don't really joke in English much. But in Tamil, I feel like I'm much more like jovial and much more cool. Like
exactly. Like thanks for bringing that up because I realized one thing. It's not that we are not getting a lot of people who are speaking English. But the kind of movies they watch, the kind of joke they change. நீங்களாம் friends பார்த்திருப்பீங்க. நீங்களாம் வந்து என்ன How I Met Your Mother பார்த்திருப்பீங்க. But not me. But நாங்க தமிழ் பேசுறோம், நாங்க எல்லாருமே வந்து வடிவேலு பார்த்திருப்போம்.
நம்ம வந்து தமிழ் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் பார்த்துருவோம். தமிழ் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் அதுல
நம்ம கான்ட்ராக்ட் நேசம் மட்டும் தான் நம்மளுக்கு தெரியும். So when people going to talk about how Ross and Rachel's relationship was, people don't understand. So எல்லாருக்கும் அது புரியாது. Okay, it's not a wrong thing. அதனால தான் நான் நினைக்கிறேன் சில பேருக்கு வந்து அந்த மிஸ்கம்யூனிகேஷன். So when you go out, okay, frankly speaking, when I go out, when I'm going for a date, who doesn't whose language is not first is, I mean, எப்படி சொல்றது, அவங்களுக்கு
you mean you're going on a date with a fork and spoon basically. This is a term I have, I understand. A fork and spoon, a coconut.
Yes. Very bad thing about me. I was like, when texting, I was like, பாருடா, ஆஹா, இதெல்லாம் வந்து வடிவேலோட
ஆமா
என்னது வடிவேலோட reactions நம்ம வந்து அது வந்து நம்ம அடாப்ட் பண்ணிக்குவோம். So we use that on daily basis, like, so அது like அது ஞாபகப்படுப்ப அவங்களுக்கு இது என்ன சொல்லுது, என்ன பண்ணுது. It's not just for the people who date, you know. Work,
I'm telling
work group
you
also.
It's hard to date a fork and spoon. I can already feel it. Like, I mean, imagine you want to deliver so many things you want to say, but you can't because they just don't understand that.
Restrictions அங்க இருக்குது, அது அவங்களுக்கு புரியாதே, அவங்களுக்கு தெரியாதே அப்படின்ட்டு.
இதனாலயோ that's why sometimes it's okay, it's nice to be with people who come from the same language background because it's easier, right, for you to share this kind of things.
Pros and cons.
Yeah, there's always pros and cons. I think that's what I've like. I think I have that two sides of it, right? When you are when you're dating someone from your own culture, definitely you get to share so many things. You get to share all these little moments, your jokes, your culture, so many things they can understand immediately. But when you are in like, what do you call it, I totally even forgot what do we call an interracial relationship, then you would learn more. You'll be like, oh, this is how நீங்க செய்றீங்க, இதுதான் இப்படினா. So you learn more.
Not
than
just
share.
that. Not just that. If you even go for a date with an who's not an Asian, that itself is it's going to be a big thing. People who are from Europe, people who are from, you can just say anyway, not from Asia, even from there, their living culture is different. When they get to know that you still stay with your mom,
you learn so much. Like, oh, so you don't stay with your mom? Like, oh, you go out immediately, like after school? Oh, wow.
It's like, it's a normal thing over here.
So for like, that's the thing, it's a sharing and it's a receiving. There's a lot of things, the perks of it. Which do you want? It depends on your relationship you are in, lah. We are both on like grey.
We always like this.
Right.
We don't even plan it.
Yeah, it's like something.
யாராச்சும் white or யாராச்சும் black.
You know, even today I was a bit nervous, to be honest. I was really nervous. I was like, after so long, we are going to start this again. Are we still going to have that dynamic again? You know, I was going through this. I was setting up. I was like, things have changed. Oh my God, are we going to be like able to like freely speak and like, you know, because that's the thing.
I also was thinking that. அதனால தான் நான் யோசிச்சேன், நம்ம earlier போயிடுவோம், so that நம்ம நிறைய பேசுவோம். ஆனா நினைக்கிறேன் நம்ம பேசுனதுலே, நீ ஒரு காரணத்துல கவனிச்சா நம்ம மேக்கப் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு ஒரு இடத்துல, I think strangely, as I mentioned, I was telling you from the strangely we have some connection.
Yeah, we have some connection. I'm telling you, it is something that moment lights on, like we were just there, we adjust ourselves.
Yeah, it's like
there's nothing stopping us. It's like, okay, we have so much to share. We have, and that's the thing that's great about our relationship, is that I learn a lot from you. Like literally, I learn so much about you and your family and so many things about you. And at the same time, like, you know, it's like you also listen to what I have to say. So it's like, it's a give and take. And then,
I also, when I go and talk about you, sometimes, of course, எனக்கு உங்ககிட்ட சில பிடிக்காத சில விஷயம் நான் போய் சொல்றப்பேன், I tend to tell that to you also.
ஆமா,
and I happy that you don't நீ அது ஒரு தப்பான வேல நீ அதை அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிடல. ஆமாவா? ஆமா babe. நீ அப்படி கேட்குறப்ப எப்படி கேசுது அப்படிதான் இருக்கும். அப்படியா அப்படின்னு யாருக்கு அது அது வரும்? எனக்கு அப்படிதான் தோணுது.
Because see, when someone tells you, criticize about you, I always look at it இந்த மாதிரி பார்க்கணும். அது வந்து உனக்கு பெனிஃபிட்டா நீ எப்படி அதை எடுக்க போற? So when you take it in a positive way, okay, அவங்க they're telling you this is wrong. Okay, you try to take, okay, maybe what is wrong, and then try to fix it. Because in the end of the day, it is to fix yourself.
Yes.
It is good for you, not for her, not for anybody else. It's not for anybody else, right?
Yeah.
So that's how you take it. Sometimes people take it so personally. என்னை பற்றி அந்த மாதிரி சொல்லிட்டாங்க, என்னை பற்றி இந்த மாதிரி சொல்லிட்டாங்க. I'm like, no. Everyone has their own thing. And I think we also went through that whole thing of like other people talking, hey, அந்த மாதிரி பேசி I'm in my own zone. I told you, I've always been in this. I'm in my own zone. I totally forget about it. And I don't bother. I don't really, to be honest, யார் என்ன பேசினாலும் I'll be like, no, எனக்கு சுஹா தான். Whatever it is, the relationship is where I left it. It is not where someone else left it for me in the end of the day.
True. நான் உன்னை பற்றி நான் நிறைய புலம்பிருக்கிறேன்.
I know, of course. எனக்கு தெரியும் சுஹாவோ, எனக்கு தெரியுமே.
ஸோ உன்னை பற்றி நான் புலம்பிருப்பேன். என் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ்லாம் வந்து நான் டாக்டர் ரேஷ்மா ரெடினா நான் both of you ஓகேனா now you and Reshma okay?
So a lot of people thought that we are not in speaking terms. Oh God.
Reshma கூட விளையாடுது. அது பாட்டுக்கு அது லைஃபை பார்த்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கு, நான் என் லைஃபை பார்த்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கிறேன். Of course.
But we are communicating via reels. On a daily basis.
Even அந்த ரீல்ஸ்க்கு நீ பார்க்கலன்னா கூட I think I'll be sending reels. நான் எனக்கு டைம் எடுக்கிறப்ப நான் உட்காந்து அதுக்கு எல்லாத்துக்கும் அதை ரியாக்ட் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு
நான் உன்னோட I see all of your reels. I don't go heart it, but I definitely watch because I know you send me things only. I have to watch. Reshma has to watch them. Definitely going to watch.
நம்ம பேசுறதுக்கு சம்பந்தப்பட்டதா தான் இருக்கும். தனியாலாம் எதுவும் இல்ல.
That's one more thing I think about friendship. எனக்கு இதுதான் I think I like about you is that I think you're not okay with it, but you eventually became okay with it where the terms of like, even if we are not meeting each other, we are still in touch, then we can just reconnect back and then see things are just like on the flow.
I think as you get adult, a lot of your friendship comes around that. Including my best friend. பார்க்கவே இல்ல.
Exactly. Imagine I have to take appointments now to meet Suha. Like I know adulting is hard. Like we don't want
I miss those times like free தான் பார்க்கலாம். So I miss those time. இப்போ வந்து முடியாது. என்ன like day off day இல்ல day இன்னைக்கு எனக்கு வேலை day I'm doing OT.
Yeah, this is adult life.
That day I wanted to meet you, but what happened? I slept off.
Oh yeah, we were planning to go Genting. So I told Banu and I was like, okay, we are going to go Genting. Then after that I told you were like, yeah, I was like telling her, Kandipa Suha is 100% in for like a road trip. She's always waiting for a road trip. So I was like, we're waiting, we're sitting here at home, chilling. And I said, என்னாச்சு சுஹாக்கு டெக்ஸ்டே காணோம் கால் பண்ணுறேன் கிடைக்கல. ஏன்னா my overthinking brain that Banu was like, babe, she's after work, right? She's probably sleeping. I think she தூங்கி இருக்காத ஏதாச்சும் இருக்குமா அப்படியே நினச்சிருந்தேன். I thought after a very long time, I said, okay lah, இது தூங்கிருச்சு. இல்லை definitely தூங்கிருச்சு. எனக்கு பயம் ஒரு கட்டத்தில் என்னடா திடீர்னு she says she's going to come.
I got knocked off.
That she went missing. Wow, okay.
And I woke up to my work alarm.
Oh my God.
What time? I was 5 a.m. That's the time that I wake up for my work. So imagine from 5 a.m. I've been driving, working, chit-chatting, calling, everything I've been doing. Then suddenly I was very tired. I was even thinking, should I go? You know what? I should go. You only live once. That's my motto of life. You only live once. So I want to just go. But I get the thing is, I never switch off my room light. I didn't turn on aircon.
I think you just slept.
I just slept off. Thank God I changed my baju. That's it. And then I was like, I was waiting for you. Okay, let these girls eat until we'll take a power nap. I told my sisters, they were knocking on the door like hell. I was like, Swaka, what happened to you? I was like, sorry, I got knocked off. I got knocked off.
Wow.
Phone, I was like, ஐயோ என் ரோட்டரி போச்சு.
இல்ல நான் போவே இல்லை in the end of the day because we were just sitting at home then we were playing that game.
But
So it was like
then that's
yeah.
how.
Yeah, that's how adult is like. Yeah, Banu also says the same thing. She's like, oh my God, imagine we try to plan things and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm like, I say like, you can come over anytime. Like, please let me know. I'll be at home only. I'll be like doing work. What is it? It's okay. Yeah.
I was reading something. It's like when you are nearing 30 or you go after 30, how your life's gonna change. The hangout, don't ask for hangout. The hangout never gonna happen. Okay, how it's gonna happen? You come to my space, where's the space where I'm paying rent for that house. We have a very beautiful living house. We can hang out
Yeah.
over there. We don't have to go out.
Yeah.
Like now we are in the zone where we have our
I
own
actually
space.
like that. And that's why sometimes when you call me out clubbing and I'm like,
Because I don't have my own space yet.
yeah, I
So now
understand.
you have your own space, you have your
Yeah,
own room,
I
your own
think
living
so.
room. I can understand that. So நம்ம இப்ப மாமா கடைக்கு போய் தான் லேப்பா பண்ணணும் இல்ல.
ஆமா.
நம்ம தண்ணி நான் வாங்கிட்டு வந்துட்டு இப்போ ஹால்லே வந்து உட்காந்துட்டு நம்ம பேசலாம்.
நானே சமைச்சு like you know I can yeah I feel like it's nice you can utilize because I'm already paying
Yeah, we can watch football. I mean, talking for other people, we can watch football. You can watch Netflix.
ஆமா.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So that's how when you become an adult.
Yeah, I think when I was working like a 9 to 5 also same lah. That's how hangouts were. I rarely hung out only with my colleagues. I hang out outside in places. Than that, all of us we were at home only hanging out. Chilling was always at home.
And with the colleagues that I have right now,
Wow.
imagine from Batike, Subang to Klang back to my home, and then again I traveled to Klang. Nothing much, just to go.
Wait, where is your work?
Subang, Klana Jaya.
In Subang. Oh my God. Why did I... Oh, okay. I kept thinking it is in KL, the old place. No, it's Subang.
No. It's not the old place. So I have to travel. So it's like, for me to go to work, it's like an half an hour journey. To come back, it's like a 1 hour
So you're
journey.
taking train? You're driving? Oh, to Subang.
Imagine, babe, if someone drives my car, I sit next to them. It's like,
Oh God. Rush
I'll be
hour
relaxed.
some more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's sometimes you
Do you pass this way when you're coming back? No, not at all.
No.
So this will be out of your way to come also.
Adult. I got my bills to pay. And being me is expensive.
Set like about like 3 days a week lah. We can go for gym or something. Set it 3 days a week.
If you really want to go for gym, it's okay. After work, I'll just come. That I'm on. Because lifestyle need to be changed. If you want to be healthy, you have to do something. எனக்கு டயர்டா இருக்குன்னு தூங்கணும்னா
True.
நம்ம லைஃப்ஸ்டைல் எங்கேயோ போயிடும்.
And I think right now is just dancing at home. Cleaning. That's my activeness now.
Wife material.
Hello.
I was very proud looking at that comment.
Hello. Nani. Boyfriend material. Oh my God. Stop. எங்க அம்மா அது பார்த்தாங்கன்னா உனக்கு இவ்வளோ கஷ்டப்பட்டு படிக்க வச்சு நீ ஒரு wife material ஆகிறதுக்கா. My mom don't understand. My mom, please. Wife ஆகிறது எவ்வளோ கஷ்டம். House wife இருக்கிறது எவ்வளோ கஷ்டம். It's not easy. It's hard.
But for a woman, it comes naturally.
Yeah.
So நம்ம அது ஒண்ணு
imagine women doing it both. So imagine like just doing one.
I'm not sure whether I can handle both or not.
Perfect. Yeah.
I don't know how my mom did handling with 4 kids that time.
I don't know, babe. Sometimes I think I've sat and like told even my mom like Suha's mom is like I don't know how a household runs. Like that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And like there's so much things that go on. Like you think that we are having a lot of problems. Like imagine that.
Yes.
Imagine that. Like there's so many different type of personalities inside one house. So it's like not
and
easy.
Having teenage kids.
Yeah.
It's not easy. And you know how kids these days are. My mom have to handle me.
Oh God.
And overgrown பெரிய baby. My father is the biggest baby.
Biggest baby.
And then my sister, my brother, who's a teenager, and my early adulthood, the early time my younger sister. So imagine all this people, all this mentality that she has to go through. Like sometimes எங்க அம்மா பாக்க எனக்கு பார்த்தா okay lah, you already have a lot of problem, I don't want to give you any more headache, so I'll just keep quiet. ஆனா எங்க அம்மா வருவாங்க இது பண்ணாங்க sometimes like what you doing is very wrong ன்ட்டு நான் பாட்டுக்கு போய் பட் யோசிச்சு பார்த்தாங்க அவங்க எவ்வளவுதான் தாங்குவாங்க. Yeah, so I don't. So I told my mom. I told my mom. I tell you. I tell my friends. I don't know if I get married, if I have my child of my own. I don't know if I'll be working. I don't think so. I can handle that. அதனாலேயே எனக்கு I need something ஒரு side income, ஒரு passive income மாதிரி ஒன்று இருந்துச்சுன்னா I'll settle down. I'll surrender. You do everything. Please, I'll take care of your household. That's it. Of course, not. அதுக்குன்னு நான் லேடி பாஸாக இருக்கிறது வேற. நான் இப்போ யோசிச்சு பார்த்தாக்க மேபி ஐம் நாட் தட் டைப்.
This is what people don't understand. Not everyone is made for that ideal thing. This is what people have idealized this to be ideal. But everyone has their own ideal. We all have our own calling that makes us happy.
Exactly.
So like I think what my mom thinks of me, what the ideal she thinks of me isn't what I am, like what I want to be. The ideal of me is me being me. Me being happy. Like right now I'm happy. This is how I want to be. Like this is okay with me. What I'm doing, whatever that is in, to be honest, it is my choice. This is what I like. Like since I was young, my choice, okay, I'm fine. I don't want to be like I'm not like if I'm being independent, if I'm not being independent, but as long as it is by my choice, that is enough. But some people, they want to be fully independent. That is their ideal. Some people don't want to be independent. They want to be 100% dependent. That is their ideal. So the ideal is something we get complicated with.
True. As we get old, as we get matured, as we get experience everything in life. இது 1 year ago if you asked me இந்த மாதிரி நான் பேசிப்பேன்னு கேட்டால் சத்தியமாக நான் பேசியிருக்க மாட்டேன். ஆனால் இப்போ நீ கேட்குறப்ப நான் மெலோடான் பண்ணலான்னு சொல்லியிருப்பேன் தவிர ஆனால் இப்போ நான் அடித்து சொல்கிறேன் ஐ நீட் டு ஸ்லோ டவுன். எனக்கு ஒரு யூனோ ஹவு எவ்வளோ ஒரு hyperana. I mean, if you listen to me, I mean, I'm a very quiet girl, but I have my own hyper side of myself. இப்போ எனக்கு அது எல்லாமே mellow down. I just want to be in my comfort level, my comfort zone. இப்போ என்னோட my comfort comes first. இப்பெல்லாம் அந்த மாதிரி ஆயிடுச்சு. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி அப்படி இருந்தானே கேட்டேன்னா
whatever that comes to just like how to say it just folds in nicely. Not something that waves it and like no.
பொறுமை எல்லாரும் பொறுமை போவோம். அந்த fast on time sometimes we need, but sometimes I just want to
there's nothing wrong with who are we rushing for. In the end of the day, it's us. We're living for ourselves. This is what we need to understand. We're not living for anybody else, for our parents or whatsoever it is, but in the end of the day it is for you. You are doing what you're doing is because of you want to live this way. So
I have my friends ask me, hey, why are you doing so much of OT? Why are you pushing yourself so much? See, I'm in a place where if I can do something, I want to push myself. And I know I can be very hard on myself sometimes. I'm trying to push myself so that I can be comfortable. I can be easy. எனக்கு என்ன வேணுமோ நான் அதை வாங்க முடியும். நான் இன்னொருத்தவங்க இவங்க எனக்கு வாங்கி கொடுப்பாங்க, அவங்க எனக்கு வாங்கி கொடுப்பாங்க நான் யோசிக்கிறேன். எனக்கு என்ன வேணுமோ நான் செஞ்சுக்கிறதுக்கு நான் ட்ரை பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
That is a satisfaction. Yes. That is for yourself. You feel like okay. Oh, even some people have the satisfaction of buying for other people.
I want to buy something for my mom. I want to buy something for my dad.
So it makes you happy. So that's like okay, it's fine.
அது தப்பு கிடையாது. எனக்கு it's end of the day.
பாரு சுஹா எவ்வளவு நல்ல பிள்ளை, அம்மாவுக்கு வந்து இது வாங்கி கொடுக்கணும்.
எங்க அம்மா என்ன திரும்பி கேட்பாங்க. எங்க அம்மா திரும்பி கேட்பாங்க எனக்கு நீ என்ன
you know, when I told my mom was like going through this whole thing of like accepting my partner, not accepting my partner, this whole thing. And then after that she's telling, oh, Suha is such a good daughter. I wish I had a daughter like Suha. I was like, the grass is always greener on the other side. Okay? That's the only thing I had to say. to her.
I tell this to Amma.
Yeah. So that is the thing. Your mom, my mom, they will always really even we at points we will be like, oh my god, I wish your mom was like that. I wish, but that's the thing. Grass is always greener on the other side.
Yeah.
So when my mom said, oh, what do you mean? Suha I say, Ma, listen, everyone is like that. You see, Suha is not capable of handling someone like you.
Yeah.
That is 100%. I am able to handle you because I keep quiet. I am able to avoid, and I am able to just shut down and like keep quiet while you are ranting. But I don't think Suha is going to be like quiet and listen to whatever you. My mom goes on like, oh, her rants are like, she'll attack very sharp.
I mom tell the same thing.
I'm like,
அவங்க அம்மா உன்னை வச்சு வளர்த்துருக்கணும் அப்ப தெரியும்.
so I'm like, yeah. So there is a reason why God gave you like me as your daughter and Suha's mom, Suha, because she is the one who knows how to handle her mom. In the end of the day, if you put me in Suha's household, of course I would not be able to handle her mom also. From outside, everything is going to seem, oh, she's doing better, she's well off, she's doing this, she's settled off, she's getting this one. But what are you doing? You're not doing anything like that. But yeah, in the end of the day, as long as you're happy, that is enough. That's enough.
யாருக்கும் எல்லாருக்கும் ஒரே டைம் ஃப்ரேம் கிடையாது.
அதான். We are already in what, 2024? Are we still talking about timelines and stuff like now?
As I mentioned earlier,
we have to get married by 30. Oh my God, I already left it when I was 26 lah. When I was 2020, I left it ready.
I had a plan to get a boyfriend in 20. I had a plan that by 25 I should find a boyfriend. By 2026 I should be married. By 30 I should have 2 kids. After 30 I don't want kids. I don't have kids. But dude, look at me where I am.
But I will tell you one thing. This is one thing. I feel it's controversial. At the same time, it makes sense to me. I don't know if it would make sense to you. For me, I would always say date when you're extremely young.
Yeah.
When your personality is not fully developed. Because then you get to build together easier. This is what I feel. When you are already older, when you're above 25, when you already have a strong personality, and then you're trying to date someone, there's always going to be clash. You'll be like...
This is coming from women who are telling that we are...
ரொம்ப முக்கியம். So, இது வந்து நீங்கள் நல்லா எடுத்துக்கோங்க. லவ் பண்ணுங்க, காதல் பண்ணுங்க, காதலை விழுந்து whatever it is. சின்ன வயசில் is good. But of course, don't forget studies, don't forget your work, don't forget your family. Grow together. So, இதனாலே உனக்கு it's easier. Relationship ஏன் அப்போல்லாம் வந்து ஈஸியாக இருக்குன்னா பிகாஸ் உன் பர்சனாலிட்டி வந்து இன்னும் டெவலப் ஆகலை. ஆனால் நீ வயசாக இன்னும் டெவலப் ஆகி இன்னும் மோதல் தான்.
There was a video of actor Madhun sharing about it. I think I shared with my sisters. And I always advise my sister, young age date பண்றீங்களா தப்பு கிடையாது. Go ahead, get to know them. Because young இருக்கிறப்ப you are still developing phase. Okay, அந்த கேரக்டருக்காக தப்பு கிடையாது. நீ உன் பார்ட்னருக்காக நீ சில விஷயம் விட்டு கொடுத்து போறது கிடையாது. இப்ப நம்மளெல்லாம் எடுத்துட்டாக்க நம்மளெல்லாம் வந்து சட்டுமே வந்து மாற்ற முடியாது. ரொம்ப கஷ்டம் தான். சரி, நீ உன்னால வளைஞ்சு கொடுக்க போக முடியாதா? போக முடியாது. முடியாதுன்னு சொல்றதோட முடியல. See, there are certain way that we are so used to it. Okay, and as we were talking earlier, rooms. For me, until now, I can't share rooms with anyone.
I go crazy.
This is not us, huh? I even talked to some of my friends. Even they agree with me. நான் ரூம்னு சொல்கிறப்ப கல்யாணம் பண்ணி தனித்தனி ரூமில் இருக்கிறது டசன்ட் கோன் மேக் சென்ஸ். அப்போ என்ன கல்யாணம் பண்ணுறேன் நீங்கள் அந்த மாதிரி கேள்வி கூட கேட்கலாம். பட் நாங்கள் என்ன சொல்ல வரோம்னா we need to have our own space.
Yes, it's ரொம்ப முக்கியம் guys. ரொம்ப முக்கியம். And really அது என்ன சொல்கிறது, because it's 2 different personalities merging into one. You have one shared space, but you have two space for you to chill, to relax, for you to work.
Your me space.
Yes, your me space is very important.
It's like your work office that you...
If not, your me space is going to be outside.
Yeah.
That is going to be problem.
I think that is why last time most of the men, they don't stay in.
Yeah. Because they don't have a me space.
Yeah. So that is reason why they go out good.
True. True, actually true. That's why the me space is outside. So that's why I'm like, yeah, you have to have your own space. Then you will be a bit more like chill, calm.
இந்த உங்க பாடல் கூடவே
Yeah.
இருந்தாலும் ஐயோ
But traditional thinking, they're like, no, how can, how come, how come, no, 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 no.
I totally understand that.
Yeah.
But number wise, so I need my space. You need your space. I'm ready to give your space. But நமக்குள்ள ஒரு agreement இருக்கணும். Whatever it is, we are husband, wife, we are partners. We have to do this. So of course, நீங்க தூங்குறப்ப உங்களுக்கு you have to do that. There are things that you want to do together. There are things that you don't want to do together. அது அந்த understanding இல்ல. இப்போ நம்மளுக்குலாம் வந்து as we were talking about, so as you date when you're getting older, இதெல்லாம் வந்து considerationல எடுத்துக்கணும்.
That's what I think. I know this fact, but then I forgot it because when I got into a relationship, I think I went back to my teenage self. I thought I was still young, and then after that, I had like a reality check. Like, no, Reshma, you're old. That is why you're looking at everything as a problem. You have to understand that this person also has a fully developed personality. That you cannot be expecting this person to change 100%, like a total complete change.
Exactly.
And then when you want to stay this way, when you are like this, because you're already, this is how you developed yourself, and this is how they have developed. So that's when I shared to you, like, if you are in a relationship, ஒரு ரிலேஷன்ஷிப்பில் இருந்தால் அந்த ஒரு முக்கியமான ஒரு கேள்வி, will you be okay if your partner doesn't change at all? If they are the way, அவங்க அதே ரீதியிலே இருந்தாங்கன்னா, are you okay? If there is a தடுமாற்றம் in that, then means you have to try to think, evaluate it. You know?
Even if you can't answer to certain things, it means like maybe you don't understand your partner yet.
Yeah, exactly. I'm okay with them, but no.
Understand them.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's when it's certain age of relationship, now you're already in a, you have to understand they are like this already, that personality is set. It's very hard to change. Maybe certain things, of course, generally speaking, abuse, I think basic stuff you're not supposed to tolerate, right? But certain things of how things people want it to be done, how people, maybe are they tidy, are they not tidy, how, what other things, like, I think these kind of things, I think it's hard to change. It's not necessary. It doesn't bring any benefit to anyone. Like, do you put the toilet seat up or down? Like, these kind of things. Like, some people make a chaos out of it. Like, I am like, fine, I don't care. But yeah, I'm not a very tidy person. I'm not a very messy person. I mean, in between both. I'm okay with messy people. I'm okay with very tidy people. But if you're extremely tidy and you expect me to become tidy, is hard, because I don't have that. Not a very big organizer.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm not an organized person, but you know, sometimes when they say when suddenly a messy person starts to clean up, just let them do it.
Yeah.
I'm that kind of person. When I need something to cleanse, if I'm so stressed, I need to do something, then I'll start to clean. Sometimes எனக்கு வேலை இருக்கும், மறுநாள் I have to wake up early, but I'll be like, I need to get this done. அது செஞ்சு முடிக்கிற வரைக்கும் எனக்கு அது ஒரு மாதிரி இருக்கும். Okay, relax.
It gives you that.
Change your bed sheet, fresh bed sheet.
I know. Oh my God.
I'm getting.
We are adults. We are old. This is what makes us happy now.
Exactly. Finding new plates. Ayyo, kadavale.
Babe. Oh my God. Babe. Oh God. You know, yesterday, right, Banu? A day before yesterday, Banu brought me to this shop in Sunway Putra Mall.
I know which shop. Exactly, that's the shop I was talking about.
Oh my God, the plates are like so good. I was like, oh my God. I went on like, welcome to adult life, Reshma. I went like crazy. I was like, oh my God, look, it's all white. Oh, it's all the hotel ones that I want. Oh my God, this pasta ones is like, but I cannot have all of it. Like, okay.
It's the hardest choice.
Why don't I have the card right now to swipe? Like, I was like, because I had no phone battery, I had no nothing, no bag, nothing. Because it was just a random outing, so I didn't have anything prepared. I was like, didn't buy anything. I was like, okay, now I know where to get please. I was like, thank you, Banu. He said, you're welcome.
I'll go monthly day, like monthly grocery shopping, weekly in a board money. Every time I get salary, I'll go because of course the plates are not cheap. So I want to have a good plate. Every month I'll go. I'll buy the colorful. Okay, இன்னைக்கு salad ball. நாளைக்கு வந்து plate. I buy like that. I think அங்க என் வீட்ல இருக்கு அந்த மாதிரி இதெல்லாம் வந்து that's what I bought. அதெல்லாம் நான் வாங்கி கொடுத்தது because I got no my own
Space.
So I'll buy.
So when you go to your space, are you going to take all of this?
No.
Okay.
No.
Amma, Abba, listen.
No, but I'll take but எனக்குன்னு நான் வச்சிருக்கிறத எடுத்துட்டு போயிடுவேன். Like I have my own plate.
Okay.
Which my mom broke it.
Oh no.
But I bought for my father. எங்க அம்மா சொன்னாங்க I want something nice. I bought for my father. Salad bowl I bought.
I think இதுல
and you know me, I like to cook. So I need plates, colorful plates to
present it.
So that's one of the reason why I started. Now I'm like addicted to getting that. At one point I was like, no. Slow it.
I love that shop. I'm obsessed. I want to like go, but I'm not very much into color. I got certain colors I'm okay, but for me the white ones, oh my god, my plates right now is all white.
Not all the colors you can keep for food. Some striking colors, some okay, some not okay. So path to choose panni. No, nothing. We are an adult.
Oh my
adulthood.
God. I was like, I went like this. I was like, oh my god. I was like so happy. Plates.
Talking about plates, bed sheets. To be honest, I don't go. I just buy online. Or like as long as it's cotton. I always ask my mom to buy, so that is not even a thing. But now I'm having my preferences. Like now, I was telling to my sister, I need to have a duvet for myself. I need a duvet cover. I was thinking, since when, Suha, you started to demand so much?
Last time all use normal blanket and all.
But now I'm thinking,
போர்வே இல்லாம தூங்குற flat duvet எல்லாம் கேக்குது. I think I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right or not. I think it's duvet. I think
duvet. Yeah, duvet.
I think duvet.
எனக்கு duvetனா எனக்கு duvet shilling தான் தெரியும். So yeah, duvet cover.
Yeah, I think when I moved out is when I got my first duvet also.
Yeah.
Like that's
talking about this. Bedsheet வாங்குறது எவ்வளவு criteria இருக்கு தெரியுமா?
Babe, I moved out. Like every house that I move, I bought one new. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 duvets. Imagine 6 houses I've moved. This is the 7th, 8th house.
Not bad.
So I stopped at like 6. I was like, I'm not going to get more than 6 bedrooms in a house. So I will sometimes in my bed there will be 2 duvets extra last time and all. 2 because I have extra. I was
nice.
Like,
it will be very cozy.
Cozy if you are really on the AC, but I don't on AC when I'm sleeping. So I'm like literally sleeping on a duvet.
Yeah.
This is the problem. The thing is, my usage of a duvet is just for the aesthetic of it.
No, I really use it.
Yeah.
Hot or cold, I'll have my blanket. But I'll have like 2 blankets. Okay, duvet, if it's very cold and stuff. And another blanket, it's like when you need something to cover yourself.
Something to just cover, yeah.
I even have Huggies there, you know, the weighted blanket.
Oh God, that's actually nice.
I even had it. Talking about this,
babe, I made my own one. Not to say I made it. I had this very heavy duvet. It was like a super king size. My bed was a queen. So when you fold a super king size, that one, it becomes a queen. So it is extremely heavy. I'm telling you, it's so damn heavy. So I made that into my heavy blanket. It's still in my dad's house. I never brought it after the one move because it's just hard to maintain.
But do you like to use that or not?
Only when it's very cold.
You know, I used it. Okay, this is coming from a person who stays alone, who's in a alone zone. I started to cry.
Yes, sir.
If you're talking about
like
mental health,
hug,
you're talking about mental health and stuff. I think that was the best gift my sister gifted me. She was like, "This is your birthday gift." You know, I cleaned everything. I got no idea why. I started to cry. I was watching movie on Netflix on my phone and I was crying.
Because it just presses like.
I'm like thinking, yeah, Alura. Then I was watching. So weighted blanket actually helps. Not maybe it gives you presence of people or what something.
I
I think I was in my I was not. I like to be alone, but I felt lonely that time, I guess. So on the winter blanket really made me cry, and after that cry, I slept, and it was good. And to think about that, I'll suggest people to go get winter blanket. It helps you.
It's nice. It's nice. It's a good investment if you like. If you want to really sleep, but it really need to be cold lah. Hot, I think hard lah to sleep on it.
Coming from a big family, basic brown family, aircon is a luxury for me.
Yeah.
Of course, I have my own aircon and stuff. For me to switch that on, I'll have to think, இன்னைக்கு தேவையா? Do I need to use that? How long I'm going to
I
use
think
it?
this is the second time we're opening this even just to, because it's not even hot here, so it's like okay. It's because shooting.
I'll switch on my aircon like what 1 p.m. 2 p.m. something like that. Then I'll switch it off like 5 a.m. just for like 3 hours 4 hours. Okay, then that's done. And sometimes I don't like to use aircon for too long because I wake up morning, if I take bath, it will be very cold. I don't want to go through that.
Cannot.
I don't want to go through
my
that. So
God.
that's one of the reasons why sometimes I don't even use aircon.
I don't know how
but I'll be
people do that
sweating.
in cold countries.
I so don't know.
Look at my cats. They already like. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more episodes, and thank you to our sponsor, Piki Products. This is one of the best sambrani. So in the sambrani vandu, I have to share this one story about this. Vicky Products oda I think this udupatti. One of this udupatti when he gave me, it dropped in my car. I think the box opened up because I opened it to smell. I'm a curious cat. So I opened it to smell. One of the box fell into my car. And then I took back the box, I put it back home. It definitely had a good smell. Then the next day I went into my car. My car was smelling so good. Like this one, I still remember. I don't know which one, but one of it. There are like 3 different ones in this. Oh my God, the smell was so good. Everyone was like, yeah, why la your car smells like sambrani, udupatti, like that. I said, oh, it's how we keep products. Ever since then, I've been a fan. I've told the owner itself, like, I love your products because it really smells good. It's all like flora and all. So yeah, this is a very, very good product. And I'm going to give Suha a little of it. So yeah. Okay, thank you guys. Bye-bye. See you in the next episode.